welcome to Math Lesson 62. You should have pages 123 through 124 out in front of you. Looks like this with the ruler at the top. Okay? We are talking about measuring to the nearest centimeter. So you're going to need your ruler for this lesson. If you don't have it with you, go ahead and stop the lesson, go get your ruler. If you don't have a ruler, then you need to ask your mom or dad to get you a ruler as soon as possible so that you can do your math. We are talking about centimeters. The centimeter is, hold on, there we go. The centimeter is this small mark here. Let me move forward so I can point it out a little bit better. So from here to here is 1 centimeter. 1 centimeter. It's about the width of your pinky. It's about the width of your pinky, not mine, because mine is a little bit fat, okay? Yours is smaller, so it's about the width of your pinky finger. Your little finger would be a centimeter. So that is 1 centimeter right there. So it's little teeny tiny. We use the abbreviation cm when we're talking about centimeters, so we don't have to write out the whole word centimeter. There are about 2.5 centimeters in 1 inch. So if I look at my centimeters and I look, there we go, sorry. There are my centimeters. If I look below my centimeters to my inches, see here's 1 inch, that's about 2.5 centimeters. Okay, right around there, 2.5 centimeters. There are 100 centimeters in 1 meter. 100 centimeters in 1 meter. This, is about a meter. Let's see. This specifically is close to a meter, okay? This is very close to a meter long. So there's about 100 centimeters in here, okay? 100 centimeters in a meter. There are, in 1 yard, remember our yard, again, it's very, very close to this, there are 36 inches. So in 1 meter, there are 39 inches. Okay, let's talk through this a little bit. In 1 meter, we have 100 centimeters. We also have, in 1 meter, 39 inches. In 1 yard, we have only 36 inches. So meters and yards are very, very close, but a yard is a little bit smaller. A meter is bigger. There are about 39 inches in a meter, and there are 100 centimeters in a meter. There are only 36 inches in 1 yard. Okay, on your paper today, for number 1, it says use your ruler to measure or draw the lines using centimeters. So when you are measuring, for example, for letter A, you need to put the very beginning line where it says start here, or maybe you don't have anything saying start, but something to show that the very first line of your centimeter. So put that on the dot for A and measure to wherever B is and stop there. For letter B, you're going to do the same thing. Put the starting point on the letter C and measure to where you see D, just like you did with inches, but make sure you're on the side for centimeters, so the little ones. Then letter C, you need to draw the line. So you're going to put the beginning mark on the red dot, and then take your pencil and draw a line. For this one, it says 6 centimeters. So draw a line from the very beginning to the 6. Then letter D is just 1 centimeter. So put the beginning on the red dot and draw just to the 1 of 1 centimeter. All right, let's look at exercise 2. It says, decide whether you would use meters, M, or, or centimeters, cm, to measure the length of the following items. So that's all you need to write is M or cm. M for meters or cm for centimeters. So if it's something small, you'll use centimeters. If it's something big, you'll use meters. So letter A says a pencil. A pencil. So what would you use to measure your lapis? Would you use a meter or would you use centimeters? Centimeters, that's right, because meters, whew, que grande, you don't need that to measure a pencil. Huh, could you imagine? No, no, no. All right, letter B, a book. A book. So your libro. What would you use to measure a libro? Would you use centimeters or would you use meters? We would use centimeters because it's not even a whole meter. So nope, we would use centimeters. Those would be better. How about C, the wall? The wall, so the pared. What would you use to measure that? Would you use centimeters or meters? Meters, right? Because your wall is big, it's huge, so you want to measure it with meters to be able to measure the whole thing. All right, letter D, your refrigerator. The refri, what would you use to measure that? Centimeters or meters? Yes, meters, because it's a big thing. Okay, letter E, the sidewalk. The sidewalk is just a place in the calle where you're meant to caminar. This is just for gente to caminar. That's the sidewalk. Is it little, so centimeters, or is it big, meters? It's big, so you would use meters. All right, and the last one I'm going to let you do on your own. An eraser. An eraser. What would you use to measure an eraser? Centimeters or meters? Write M or CM, what you say it should be in the blank. Okay, number 3 says, number in order from shortest to longest. So we have inch, meter, centimeter, yard, foot. Okay, let's find number 1 has to be the smallest. What's the smallest one? Well, inch is pretty small. Let's see if there's something smaller. Meter? No, that's bigger. Centimeter? Ooh, a centimeter is smaller than an inch because I have to have 2.5 of them to have an inch. So, yep, centimeter smaller. So far that's our smallest. Yard? No, that's big. Foot? No, that's bigger than a centimeter. So centimeter is number 1. Letter C, centimeter is number 1. Okay, what's next? Letter A, the inch is number 2. Okay, what's next? Well, we have meter, yard, and foot. Which one's the smallest of meter, yard, and foot? Foot, very good. Letter E should be number 3. Okay, and then which one is smaller, the yard or the meter? Well, a yard only has 36 inches, but a meter has 39. So which one's smaller? The yard, very good. So that's number 4, which makes B, the meter, number 5. All right, let's look at number 4 together, divide and check. So we're going to start out with 5 divided by 4. What's 5 divided by 4? 1. There's only one group of 4 in 5. Our next step is to multiply. 1 times 4 is 4. Very good. Our next step is to subtract. 5 minus 4 is 1. Then we compare. Is 1 less than 4? Yes, it is. So I can bring down my 2. 12 divided by 4 is? I'm not going to finish it for you. You have to finish it all on your own. Then remember to check. You take this answer, you put it on the top, right there, multiply it by 4, and if your answer here is the same as your answer here, then you know that you did it correctly. Okay, Now let's look at the next side of your page, page 124. Solve the story problems. I'm going to work on these with you. The Mississippi state bird, the mockingbird, can copy up to 50 different sounds. If one mockingbird in Jenna's yard can make 35 different sounds, and another mockingbird can make 41 different sounds, how many sounds can both birds make all together? Okay, so when we see the word all together, what is that asking us to do? It's asking us to add. Very good. So our facts are that we have 35 sounds with one mockingbird, 41 sounds with the other. Our problem is asking us to find all together. So it's asking us to add those sounds. So in your workspace, you need to write that one bird has 35 sounds, the other bird has 41 sounds, and add them together to find the total number of sounds. Okay? Let's look at letter B. There are 129 lighthouses in Michigan. Maine has 65 lighthouses. How many total lighthouses are there? Ooh, so what are our facts? 129 lighthouses in Michigan, 65 lighthouses in Maine. What do we want to know? The total. What does total tell us to do? Add, once again. So we're going to add the 129 lighthouses in Michigan to the 65 lighthouses in Maine to find the total number of lighthouses. And don't forget that you need to label what you are finding. Excuse me for one moment, I have a message on my phone. There we go. Okay. Now we are going to move on to number 6. Okay, so you guys solve these on your own, write in your answers with the label. Number 6 are your algebraic equations, solving for the unknown number. We're going to do letter A together, letter B you have to do by yourself. Letter A says n minus 7 equals 18 plus 3. Remember, we solve what we know. We know that we have 18 plus 3. So I can go ahead and do that. What is 18 plus 3? 21, that's right. Whatever I'm doing to to my letter, I need to do the opposite. Well, the opposite of subtracting 7 is to add 7. Whatever I do on one side, I have to do the same thing to the other side. This side, it cancels out, and I'm left with n. On this side, 21 plus 7 is 28. Well, to know if this is right or not, I have to check it and put 28 in place of n. So I have 28 minus 7 equals 18 plus 3. What's 28 minus 7? 21. What's 18 plus 3? 21. My answers match, so 28 is my answer. Excuse me, once again, I have a message on my phone. There we go. Okay, number 7, you need to write the quotients. Then you have your homework to write the 6 division table and follow the signs at the bottom of the paper. All right, that's it for today. Have a wonderful day. Love you very much. Bye.